Today, we celebrate a major victory for fairness, integrity, and the future of women's sports. Thanks to President Donald Trump, a new law ensures that only biological women can compete in female sports categories. This is not just a win for athletes, it's a win for common sense, equality, and the principles of fair competition. Let's break it all down. The newly enacted law states that only individuals born biologically female can compete in women's sports at all levels: high school, college, and professional leagues. This decision restores the original purpose of sex-based sports divisions to maintain fair play. It does not exclude anyone from competition, but simply ensures that athletes compete within their biological categories. For years, athletes, parents, and coaches have voiced concerns over fairness in women's sports. This law finally answers their calls, ensuring female athletes are not at a disadvantage due to biological differences. This is a return to fundamental fairness, not a restriction. It's about preserving the integrity of competition. Women's sports exist because of clear biological differences between men and women. Strength, speed, endurance, muscle mass, bone density. These factors create an undeniable physical gap between male and female athletes. Even with hormone treatments, these differences remain, and they can significantly impact competition results. Take the example of elite female athletes who have trained for years, only to lose races or scholarships to competitors with inherent biological advantages. This law is a shield against that unfairness. It ensures that female athletes can compete on an even playing field, without facing disadvantages beyond their control. The response from athletes, sports organizations, and parents has been overwhelmingly positive. Many female athletes who have fought for fairness are now celebrating, relieved that their years of training will no longer be undermined. High-profile voices in women's sports have spoken out, emphasizing that this is not about exclusion, it's about protection. These athletes have dedicated their lives to their sports, and now their achievements will stand purely on their talent, discipline, and effort. Coaches and sports officials are also applauding this move, recognizing that it protects the integrity of women's leagues. Scholarships, records, and championships will now reflect true female competition, without external biological advantages tilting the playing field. This legislation also opens the door to a broader conversation. How do we ensure fairness while maintaining inclusivity? Some propose the creation of open categories for all athletes regardless of gender identity. Others suggest adding additional divisions to accommodate different competitors while keeping women's categories exclusively for biological females. The bottom line is this: fairness and inclusivity are not mutually exclusive. This law does not ban anyone from sports. It simply ensures that female athletes compete among their peers without undue disadvantage. This law could set a precedent not just in the United States, but around the world. Nations struggling with similar issues may look to this legislation as a model for their own policies. Already, discussions are emerging in international sports organizations about how to create a balance between inclusivity and fairness. In recent years, international sports governing bodies have been forced to confront the issue of transgender participation, often creating complex and controversial policies. This law simplifies the approach, providing a clear, science-backed framework that may inspire similar actions globally. Today, we celebrate the women who have made history in sports, from legends like Serena Williams and Simone Biles to young athletes fighting for their rightful place in competition. The dedication, discipline, and perseverance of female athletes deserve recognition, respect, and a fair playing field. This law honors their legacy and ensures that the next generation of young girls can pursue sports without fear of being overshadowed by unfair competition. This is a defining moment for women's sports. President Trump's leadership has secured fairness, protected opportunities, and reaffirmed the value of biological integrity in athletic competition. As we move forward, let's continue to celebrate the achievements of female athletes and ensure that sports remain a place where dedication, talent, and hard work define success, not unfair advantages. This is a historic victory for fairness in sports, and we have President Trump to thank for it. What do you think about this new law? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating truth, fairness, and real competition.